The F-16 Fighting Falcon is a supersonic multi-role fighter jet developed by General Dynamics, later acquired by Lockheed Martin, for the United States Air Force. This aircraft was originally designed as an air superiority fighter, but the F-16's ability to be used in all kinds of missions made it very successful in the export market, and is used by 24 countries apart from the United States. This aircraft is very popular in international eyes and has been used by 25 air forces around the world. The F-16 is the largest and most significant Western Bloc fighter project, with around 4,000 F-16s produced since 1976. This aircraft is no longer in production for the United States Air Force, but is still being produced for export. In 1993, General Dynamics sold its aircraft manufacturing business to the Lockheed Corporation, which became part of Lockheed Martin following its merger with Martin Marietta in 1995. The F-16 itself is known for its excellent air combat capabilities, with innovations such as a frameless cockpit lid for clearer vision, side control handles for easy control at high speeds, and cockpit seats designed to reduce the effects of G-forces on the pilot. It was also the first fighter built to withstand a turning force of 9 G. The F-16 has an M61 Vulcan gun on the inside of the fuselage, as well as 11 pylon locations for carrying weapons and other mission equipment. The official name of the F-16 itself is Fighting Falcon, but Viper is more commonly used by ground crews and pilots of the aircraft, because of its resemblance to a snake viperity and starfighter Colonial Viper from the TV show Battlestar Galactica. The F-16 is currently active in service with the United States Air Force, Air Force Reserve Command, and Air National Guard units. This aircraft is also used by the air forces of 25 other countries. As of 2015, this aircraft is the largest number of rigid-wing aircraft used by military branches in the world. During the Vietnam War, the United States realized that there were still many weaknesses in their aircraft, especially the need for air superiority and better training for fighter pilots. Air-to-air missiles at that time still had many problems, and their use was also limited by certain rules. In addition, air combat is more in the form of close combat where air agility and melee weapons are needed. Larger wings create more friction in flight, and usually result in less range and a lower maximum speed. Boyd considered the sacrifice of distance and speed necessary to produce a well-maneuverable aircraft. At the same time, the development of the F-111 encountered many problems, which resulted in its cancellation, and the emergence of a new design, namely the F-14 Tomcat. In May 1971, the United States Congress passed a report sharply criticizing the F-14 and F-15 programs. Congress approved funding for the LWF program of $50 million, with an additional $12 million the following year. Several companies submitted proposals, but only General Dynamics and Northrop, which had previously started design, were selected to produce prototypes. On January 13, 1975, it was announced that the YF-16 General Dynamics defeated its rival, the YF-17.